Dear students, I am Bika sir. In this video lesson, I am going to teach you about gerunds. This video lesson includes definition of gerund, examples, and 8 different uses of gerund. First, what is a gerund? Look at the definition. A gerund is a specific form of verb that acts as a noun. It is a verb but acts as a noun in a sentence. So it is called a gerund. When it acts as a noun in a sentence, it is called a gerund. A gerund is formed by adding ing to the base form or root form of the verb. Then ing form of the verb is called gerund. It may also be called participle, but when it functions as a noun in a sentence, it is always called a gerund. Examples: smoking is injurious to health. You know, in this sentence, smoking is used as a subject and as a noun, so it is a gerund. Usage. First usage, we can use gerund as a subject in a sentence. Gaming is his favorite pastime. Here gaming comes from game plus ing. It is used as a noun and as a subject, so it is a gerund. Walking is a good exercise. Here walking is also a gerund. As an object in a sentence, he finished eating. Here eating acts as a noun, so it is a gerund. Likewise, I like painting. It is also an example of gerund. Now then, I am discussing the usage of gerund. We have learned already 2 usages. Now the third one, it is used as a complement with or without object in a sentence. His hobby is reading. Here, reading is the gerund used as a complement as it explains the meaning of the subject hobby. So, it is a complement without an object. And we may write also, his hobby is reading poetry. Here, reading is gerund with an object poetry and used as a complement in this sentence. Now the fourth usage, after determiners. His wedding is on Sunday is the example. His is the example of determiner. Likewise, the writing is very good. Here the is the example of determiner before writing. Writing is here used as a noun, subject, and so it is a gerund. Now, what are the determiners? Remember, articles, possessives, my, his, her, like those, and numbers, any numbers, each, every, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and demonstrative pronouns like this, that, these, or those are all determiners. We are learning the usage of gerund. It is also used as plural. Meetings were held regularly. Here, gerund is meeting and we use its plural, meetings. Likewise, his findings about corona are very important. Finding is an example of gerund and here we use its plural. Likewise, we also use gerund after preposition. Many people depend on begging. Here begging is used after on and it is used as a noun, so it is a gerund. Likewise, he has no interest in reading. Here reading is also used as a noun and it is an example of gerund used after preposition in. In the furthermore usage after some verbs, you must remember these verbs: admit, avoid, consider, cannot help, stand, delay, dislike, enjoy, excuse, finish, give up, go, imagine, keep on, mind, miss, practice, put off, risk, suggest, etc. After these verbs, we can use gerund. Examples, do you mind going there? Here going means the act of going. Do you mind going there? We use gerund. Here it refers to the action or act. Therefore, it is a noun and it is an example of gerund. Likewise, we may say, I hate lying. You may also use after hate, love, like or dislike. I love painting. We should go swimming now. These are the examples. He gave up smoking. Here, all the ing words are used as noun, so they are all examples of gerund. And after these verbs, we can use them. Now the next usage. After want, need, deserve, and require in passive sense. When we use gerund after these verbs, they give us a passive sense. Like examples, you may find it is here needs cutting. Here cutting means to be cut. The car needs painting. Here painting means to be painted. The room deserves cleaning. Here cleaning means to be cleaned. And the house wants repairing. Here repairing means to be repaired. So after these verbs we use gerund, and the gerund is used here also as a noun. It functions as a noun. So we call gerund a noun when used. These ing forms are different from participles. Participles are used as generally as adjectives or verbs in a sentence. But here ing words are used as noun. So they are gerund. When we use them as verbs or adjective in a sentence, we call them present participles. You have to learn them in the video lesson participles. Okay, thank you for watching this video. And don't forget to comment, share, or subscribe to this channel.